I've got to read every tale.
Once upon a time, in the countryside up north.
Yay! Sorry.
No, you can join in. I'm looking for reactions. Lived a mature lady called Julie.
Yay!
In a little cottage, all by herself. But she wasn't lonely because she had a rabbit called Rampant.
Rampant!
She could still get about quite well, but however, in her front garden, she neglected a big bush. And her bush got more and more out of control. Until it was the talk of the neighbourhood.
I can imagine.
So Julie looked in Yellow Pages and looked under gardeners. Found someone she liked the look of, and along came her gardener called Harvey. His friend John should have been with him, but he was off that day. Well, Julie's mouth was watering as she looked this fine specimen of a man up and down.
It's true.
Would you like something? No, hang on, we've got this guy. Can I offer you a cup of soup? She said. Yes, said Harvey. I like something hot inside me. But anyway, he had his packed lunch with him, and it was huge. At that moment, the next door neighbour, Colleen, poked her head over the fence. She also liked the look of Harvey very much, and she's asked him if he'd like to come into her greenhouse and squeeze her melons. Harvey was like a pig. Didn't know which way to turn, and he was just lunging towards the melons when Colleen's husband came home, PC Martin Plod. Harvey took one look at his shiny helmet and quivered in his boots. PC Martin said, I'm afraid I'm going to have to take down your particulars. Well, luckily Harvey could run very fast and we didn't see him for dust. Their daughter, Rian, appeared just then, came down from downstairs. She'd been asleep, which wasn't unusual for Rian. She was a sleepy girl. Famous throughout the neighbourhood for her iced buns. She was having a secret romance with someone called Ashley. She knew that this was forbidden. Her parents wouldn't approve. Ashley was a bad un. They decided to run away together. So they hopped on the ferry and they went to France, where they found a lovely maison, chateau, called the Wet Beaver, where the landlady, Sam, couldn't do enough for them. They spent a lovely night together, and in the morning, Rian could hardly walk. She was riddled with cystitis. I'm going to need some cranberry juice, she said to Ashley. So downstairs they went to the breakfast room where they were served by the lovely Danica. She was a fine figure of a mademoiselle, and she leant over them with her jugs full of cream and attempted to tempt them with her jam tart. She was being wooed by a local man called Le Situation. But she was frightened of him. He was from a local farm and he had the biggest she'd ever seen. So she took hold of the knob and slammed the door shut. She ran to the airport and got on a plane anywhere in search of romance, and she landed in New York. Who should she meet within a day but a handsome prince?
No.
He said, howdy. How would you like to slip your finger into my ring. And so they married and lived happily ever after. Thank you. You're very kind. You're very kind.
Another one.
There's no encore.
One more.
That's the end of the story.
But what a happy ending.
It was a happy ending,
And
wasn't it?
so beautiful.
So beautifully written in red.
Yes.
Oh, that, can we have one of these every night?
Can you make one up, Julian?
I made that up.
Of course he did.
Made that up.
Could you not tell?
You only
I
have
was given the
pictures.
book with the pictures and I had to make up a story.
That's good.
That was like really good.
And I'm getting a prize, apparently. A prize, but I don't know what it is. I get a
That was
prize if I did
really-
it to Big
That was
Brother's
absolutely
satisfaction.
fantastic. Does everyone agree?
unbelievable.
You actually held Julian.
If there's anything you didn't understand, you just stick your hand up in the air.
Did Rian get rid of the cystitis?
Yeah, that cleared up.
Because she has cranberry juice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow, that was tough.
That really was.
Really well done.
I thought you actually had words and you had to say.
No, I could see just
No,
pictures.
no, no. I knew you had
just
pictures, but I thought there'd be like one word that you had to put into the story. But it was just
Improv.
straight up
Is
pictures.
there any red wine left?
This is Big Brother.
That's really well done.
Julian was given a task to make up a story filled with his trademark saucy innuendos. Julian passed this task with flying colours.
Thank you.
Julian has therefore won the chance to get his hands on a lovely pair of puppies. His dogs Valerie and Albert.
Where are they?
This is Big Brother. Would Julian come to the diary room?